Arsenal are officially 9 points clear at the top of the Premier League, and if you were doubting Arsenal at all this season, if you started to think, oh, they're going to bottle it again, I think you have to change your mind now. 9 points clear, 3-0 against Sunderland, who are a very decent side, 4-0 last week, 1-0 during the week. I mean, Arsenal are just a winning machine at this point, and I don't see any way in which anybody's going to catch this team. And to make matters worse, Man City play Liverpool away, and that is going to be a tough game for them. Anything apart from a win is going to be a big disaster for their title hopes. And I just think that Arsenal may be winning the league. I've come to accept it. Guys, I don't want it to happen, but I've come to accept it. I'm not going to deny it anymore. If it happens, it happens. Congratulate Arsenal and we move forward. But honestly, this team, no matter what you want to say, this is a team that's ready to win titles. I know a lot of people keep saying, oh, they're boring and all of that. Today, they were not boring. That's the simple truth. Sunderland came out, they played really good football. It was a really entertaining game, but Arsenal still bossed out this game and showed who was boss. They showed how good they are. And I think, guys, this Arsenal team is one of the best we've seen in a very, very, very long time. Today, Gyökeres proved his doubters wrong. Zubimendi keeps showing how good he is. The only downside from this whole entire game is that this guy is injured. Trossard is injured. So that really sucks for Arsenal. But apart from that, just positives, W's, and wins for Arsenal in general. But let's talk about how this game was. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a tight game because I know how Sunderland are. They're quite a good team. They even held them 2-2 in their last game, which I thought was very entertaining as well. And it was so nice for me as an Arsenal hater to see that game go that way. But today, we also saw how Sunderland continue to play their football. They're a team that's just going to keep playing forward. They are very physical. They show that they want the ball. They are going to go forward. They're going to try and press and see what they can get from the game. And I think it's a really enjoyable style of football. And so far, it's been helpful. I think it's been a successful style of football for them to be all the way in the top 10 in the league. I think it's really worked for them. But today, they were just no match for Arsenal. I think today, Sunderland were very brave. And it was an enjoyable game. I honestly thought it was a really good game, and I think Sunderland are here for the long run. I don't think this is a one-season thing. I know a lot of people think that, okay, maybe next season they won't be this good, but I still do think that with the way Sunderland are playing good football, I think they will be here for quite a long time. And who knows, they could still fight to fight a place in Europe. And I think what the problem was today was that they just don't have the players as strong as Arsenal. But let's talk about Arsenal, because this game, it was even up until Zubimendi scored that banger. And guys, Zubimendi has been a great signing for Arsenal. Yes, he's not going to score every single game, but today he scored. And when he scores absolute bangers. This guy is quite a good midfielder. And I know that Liverpool wanted him, we wanted him, but he decided he was going to Arsenal. And it looks like it's the right decision for him because he's flourishing, and Arsenal are also flourishing as well. He's a guaranteed starter. He's fantastic on the ball. He's very, very good at his position, very good at the work that he does. And when he goes forward, he's capable of scoring absolute bangers, proper goals, great finishes. So honestly, I think Zubimendi has been fantastic this season. He's always very efficient in what he does. He's good at his position, and he can always contribute going forward. His crosses, his passes, his interceptions. This guy is so good. I'm pairing him with Declan Rice. My goodness, I think Arsenal may have the best midfield combination in the entire league. So honestly, seeing him score today, I mean, I'm not even shocked. And the goal was beautiful as well. The way he went in and hit the bar, I was just like, wow, this guy, you are whoever you think you are. You are a real G, man. You're so good at what you do. And then in the second half, Arteta made some good substitutions and he brought on Gyökeres. And guys, I'm just going to say this thing again. Stop judging players based on their first few games. Give them time. I know that this is a world where everybody wants things to happen immediately and start to work right now. But Gyökeres needed time to settle, and he is settling in very, very well. He scored a brace today. He didn't even play the full 90 minutes. He didn't even play up to 45 minutes. He just came on and he scored 2 goals. That is what a striker needs. A striker needs confidence. A striker needs to get goals. And when they start to get goals, they start to get even more confident. And they start to play even better. And you just start seeing that sometimes it just happens and it's just one. It's just the domino. And then it just hits everything else. And they just continue to score more and more goals. So I think Gyökeres now is in the frame of mind to keep scoring. I think he has always been good. Yes, he has not started and fired out of the blocks already, but right now he's starting to settle in and he's starting to prove his worth, because those two goals, the first one, I think it was a great finish. Yeah, not the best defending, but it was a great finish. And the second goal, right, I mean, empty post, he had to score that. One of his easier goals. But the point is, a goal is a goal, and for any striker, no matter how you score, it doesn't have to be the most beautiful goal. It doesn't have to be the most spectacular goal. It doesn't have to be one that you remember for the rest of your life. But a goal is a goal. Sometimes it could just be a tap in, and from there things just start to roll for you. So I think Gyökeres, guys, take it easy on this guy. Like, I know, yes, he was a big signing. There are lots of expectations, but he's going to prove his worth. I think he's worth it, and I think he's starting to show it, and everybody can calm down now. This guy is a good signing. But honestly, like, where has this left Arsenal? 9 points clear. And also, Aston Villa failed to win today. Like, I don't understand what's happening with Villa, but clearly, like, it just seems like they're not just... They just don't have the legs in them. Like, they have a lot of injuries as well, but I think they were punching above their weight. But right now, Arsenal are 9 points clear. So and the direct opponents, Man City, who are fighting for the league as well, they're playing Liverpool. And as a Liverpool fan, I can't lie to you, I'm not going into that game with fear. I mean, we could end up beating us, and I don't want that to happen. I mean, the only advantage of that is that they would end up closing the gap. But I don't want to lose to Man City. I'm a Liverpool fan. I want to see a win. And I think Liverpool have started to play a lot better, and I think there's a world in which Liverpool could win that game tomorrow. And if Liverpool win, then Arsenal have a 9-point gap. 9-point gap with 14 games to go. And I think they have the easier fixtures on paper. So Arsenal are in the front seat. They are going, and they're going to do whatever they have to do to get that win. Like, they'll be hoping for Man City to lose tomorrow, and if they lose, then, I mean, who's going to catch them? They have the squad. They have the belief. They've learned from last season. I think everything has just been so good for them. And I think Arteta has grown as a coach as well. Criticize him all you want. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. He's the bride this season. Forget it. Like, he's going to win this season. I don't see any way in which he's not going to win. And it's crazy to even say, but Arsenal could get a quadruple. Like, I think they're favourites for the Premier League. They could win the Carabao Cup. They're still in the FA Cup. They've been the best team in the Champions League. Yes, it's still a long way to go in the Champions League, and anything can happen. It happened to Liverpool last season. We're first, and then we ended up going out in the round of 16. But I'm not trying to say that that's what's going to happen. But Arsenal do have a chance at every single title that they're competing for this year. So Arteta, I think we need to give him his accolades. Like, he has learned from his mistakes, and he keeps going forward and forward, and he's going to end up winning a trophy this season. I don't see a world in which 2025-2026 season ends and Arsenal don't have their hands on silverware. I don't see how it's going to happen. And because Man City have not been very good, I see the Premier League going to the Emirates this season. I think Arteta has learned a lot. The gap is increasing. Arsenal are now almost perfect. They're scoring goals. They're not conceding so many goals. In fact, they've kept 3 clean sheets in the last 3 games in all competitions. So this is a team that's ready to keep going, and everything is going right for them. The only problem from this game, and it sucks because it's part of the game, Trossard picked up an injury, and that really sucks for them. So they have a number of players out there. Odegaard is out, Saka is out, Trossard now is out. But the thing is, it's part of the game. There are going to be injuries. And this is one thing that Arsenal have struggled with. Their biggest problems for not winning the league before have been injuries and losing or drawing games where they should be winning. And this is a game that you could say that last season they may not even have won, but they've won it. But then the injuries are still happening, which is very unfortunate, but it's part of the game. But guess what? Arsenal have a stronger squad this season. They have bulked up. They have gotten so many different players. And I think they have the squad to win any title. Now they have a Martinelli on the bench. He used to start before, but then they have Trossard and Martinelli on the left. In front, you have Gyökeres and Jesus. On the right, you have Saka and Madueke. So I honestly think that this team has everything that it takes to win. They have a proper squad, and even the bench players are good enough to start in some of the teams in the league right now. So I don't see a world in which Arsenal are going to struggle too much, except they have a terrible run of injuries. Maybe 2 players from the same position are injured, or 3 players are injured that could play in a particular position. But I think Arsenal, this is their season. I hate to say, but I don't see any way in which they drop, except something terrible happens and their form just goes out of the way. And with the way logic is putting it, I don't see how Arsenal just drop off. I just don't see it happening. So, a good win for them. happy for them. I'm not happy for them. I'm never going to be happy for Arsenal winning a game, but a good win for them, and onward and upward they go. The next game is going to be very important as well. They need to win that game as well. Whoever is going to be against, I think it's against Brentford. Brentford will be tough because Brentford have been really impressive this season. So that could be a tough game. But if they win that game, I don't see any way Arsenal will not win the league. I think that's all they have to do. Just win that game on Thursday and that's it. Just keep winning, put the pressure on City, let City keep chasing and do your part and go get your title. Well, that's all I have to say for this video. Don't forget to like, share, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about Arsenal this season. Is this finally the season? Or is there something that I'm missing out? Do you think that there's something that's wrong with the team? Do you think there's something that's missing from the team? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share with a friend who may enjoy this content. And don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate it. Like this, we're on the road to 200 subscribers. Yes, it's a small number, but I still take all these things as big achievements in my opinion, because I just started this just over 2 months ago. To be on 150 subscribers or more, I do appreciate it, and I really do appreciate all of you who have sat down to watch this video to this point. So if you did get to this point, just leave a comment for me and just let me know I got here. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and cheers. And before you leave, watch any of these videos here. You might enjoy them as well. Cheers.